Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video we're going to talk about stem and leaf diagram and how to turn data into stem and leaf diagram. First, let's take a look at the question. Question 3. Here are some heights of sunflower seedlings in millimeters. These are the height, so this is the data that I have. Question A. Draw a stem and leaf diagram for this data, and then use it to answer these questions. First, let's make a stem and leaf diagram from this data, and then we're going to answer the questions. To make a stem and leaf diagram, first you have to put these numbers in order of size. Now, we're going to start with the smallest one. So which one is the smallest here? Very good. We have 18. So we're going to put 18 here, like this. And then after 18 we have what? Very good, we have 19. So 19. Now each time you pick a number you have to put a line on it so you know that you took it. So we took 19 and 18. Very good. And then what's after 19? Good, we have 21. So next we have 21. Now, because you changed the tens from 10 to 20, it means you have to start a new line. So 21 will be here, 21. Good. Let's make it at the same text. So here, I start a new line and it's going to be 21. And then, after 21, what do we have? Very good, we have 22. So, 22. Here, 22, I make a line on it and I put it in the data. Now, because 22 and 21 we're still using the same tens, it means we don't start a new line. Same idea, let's move on. What's after 22? Very good, we have 25. Now, let's put a line on 25 here and then use it in the data. So, let's put a line on 25 and then use it here. So we have 25. Now let's put a line on it and then we use it in the data here. And we're still doing it in the same line because we're still using the 20s. What's after 25? Very good. Here we have 29 and 28. So 28 before 25. We put a line on 28 and 29. So we put 28 here, 28 and then 29. Now, what's after 29? Very good. After 29, we have 30. So we're going to put 30 in a new line. Why did we start a new line? Because we changed the tens. Once we change the tens, we're going to start a new line in stem and leaf diagram. So we have 30. Let's put a line on 30 here. And then after 30, we have 31. So let's write it here next to it. So 30 and then 31. What's after 31? Good. Let's use the line. So after 31, we have 38, 33. So this one's before it, so 33 first. 33 and then 35. So each time we write a number, we have to put a line on it. So 33, 35. And then after 35, we have 38 and 39. So we write them 38, 39. Now we put a line on 38 and 39. So 38 and 39, because we used them, we put a line. Now, do we have any 30s? Yes, we have another 39. So because we have another 39, we're going to write it too, next to the 39 that we have. So 39. Now, after the 39, what do we have? We have 40, 41. Very good, 41. So we come to the 41, we put a line and we write it. So 41. And because we changed the tens from 30 to 40, it means we're going to start a new line. Now, what's after 41? Very good. After 41, we have 47. As we said, it has to be in order. So 41 and then 47. What's after 47? Good job. We have 48 and 49. So 48 I put a line, and 49 I put a line. Now let's write them here. So 48 and 49. What's next? We still have 50 and 55. And because 50 we changed the tens, it means we're going to put them in another line. So here 50 goes to the next new line. So here we put 50, and then the last one will be 55. 55. And now we put a line on 55, so we know that you used the data. Now, to make sure that you used all the data, you can count the numbers and you'll know which ones that you didn't use. But because I'm putting a line on every data I write, it means I'm going the right direction. Now, after you put the data in order like this, and each time you change the tens, you start a new line. Now I'm going to put the stem for the stem and leaf diagram. We all know that the stem looks like this, and the leaf looks like this, something like this. Let me draw it. Yes. Let's say this is the leaf. Okay. For example, yeah, not that good at drawing, so looks like a fish. Let me remove this. Let's do it again. So a leaf will look something like this. Okay, let me make it like this. Yes. Good. Now it's good. So a stem of a plant will be a straight line, and a leaf will be something like this coming out of this straight line. Now, after we put the diagram, we're going to put the stem of this diagram. The stem will look like this, a line, a straight line. How do we put this straight line? This straight line will be between the first number and the second number. So it's going to divide the data like this. Here we have the tens, and here we have the units. So between the tens and the units. But it depends on the data. Maybe you have hundreds, maybe you have thousands. So it depends on the data that you're using. Now, after that, because I put the stem here, it means I'm going to remove every stem from every leaf. So I'm going to use white here to remove stems. First one here, I have what? First one, I have the tens. So I'm going to remove the tens here from this stem because I don't need it. Or I can write the data again without doing this. I can come here and write the same data like this. So it's going to be 18 like this, and then 21, then 30, and then 41, and then 50. And then I have the stem. Now I can write the data without stems. For example, this is 19. I'm not going to write the 1 anymore, so I'm going to write 9. Same idea. I'm going to write 2 here, and then 5, and then 8, and then 9. So I wrote the leaves. These are the leaves. I wrote them without the tens. I moved this 20, this 20, this 20, this 20. So I end up with 2, 5, 8, and 9. 2, 5, 8, and 9. Same idea with all of them. So here I have 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 9. Okay. And here next to the 41, I'll have 7, 8, 9. And then the last one, I already have 0, so I'm going to write the 5. So here I rewrote the stem and leaf diagram without the stems inside the leaves. Now I'm going to do the stem again here, like this. And by this, I ended with a stem and leaf diagram. Let's change the color, like this. And this is what we call a stem and leaf diagram. Now, as I said, you can erase the stems from here, or you can rewrite the stem and leaf diagram without the stems in every single leaf. Now, I'm going to use the stem and leaf diagram to answer the questions below. Question 1, how many of the seedlings were more than 35 millimeters tall? So, how many seedlings were more than 35 millimeters tall? When I look at the stem and leaf diagram, this is the 35. Now, before I continue, I have to write the key for the stem and leaf diagram. The key is what? The key, you come to any number that you want, any number on the stem and leaf diagram. I like to use the first number most of the time, like this. So I'm going to use the first number. So I'm going to write 1, stem 8. So I'm going to write 1, and then stem, and then 8. And then means what? The key helps you to read the stem and leaf diagram. So 1 stem leaf equals 18 millimeters. That's how you read this stem and leaf diagram. So this one we call it the key. We call it the key. So I'm going to write key next to it or above it, key. Sorry. Okay, this one is the key for the stem and leaf diagram. I'm going to put the stem here so you can see that this is a stem and leaf diagram. So 1 stem 8 means 18 millimeters. And this is how you read these numbers. So 18, 19, 21, 22, 25, 28, 30, 31, 33. This is how you read stem and leaf diagram. Now, let's come to the question. How many of the seedlings were more than 35 millimeters tall? So here, this one is 35. How many were more? So more, it means I start from here and I start counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer is 9. The answer is 9. This one is 9. So how many are more than 35? It's 9 seedlings. Now question 2, what percentage of the seedlings were less than 25 millimeters tall? What percentage were less than 25 millimeters tall? Now this one is 25. 25. How many were less than 25? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 seedlings. So 4 seedlings are less than 25. And in total, how many seedlings do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So all of them are 20. So I'm going to divide 4 by 20 and then multiply it by 100. This is how I get a percentage. So the answer will be what? Let's take it here. So 4 by 20, or 4 divide 20, and then multiply it by 100. And this is how you find the percentage. So 4 divide 20 multiply 100, and I'll get the percentage for this question. Yeah, you can do it with a calculator. 4 divide 20. 4 divide 20, and then multiply it by 100, and the answer will be 20%. 20%. And this is how you answer a question like this. I hope you understood the idea of stem and leaf and how to do or the steps and how to create a stem and leaf diagram. As we said, first you start from the smallest number and then you go to the next one. If it's using the same tens, you make it on the same line. And if you change the tens, you start a new line. And you go on until you finish all the data that you have. And then erase all the stems after putting the stem line here. Erase all the stems from the leaves. So you'll have it like this. And then you put a key. And the key will help you read the stem and leaf diagram. Now, and then you can answer any question given to you using the stem and leaf diagram. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.